Now that we have gone into Cabo Knowledge, reviewed our broker versus banker, gone into My Branch to request correspondent approval, gone into the Lenders tab and requested branch approval for correspondent lenders, we're now ready to move forward with the file. Now, Open has delegated underwriting authority for FHA loans with all of our investors. We do have delegated underwriting authority for conventional files with a couple of the investors. Now, for VA loans, those can be submitted to Flagstar through the loan track system, and then once they're clear to close, you come back into Cabo to order your documents. So you can originate VA loans through Flagstar through the correspondent channels. We underwrite conventional FHA and streamlined FHA refinances for the most part across the board with our investors. So check your lender guidelines as to which lenders will underwrite what loans. Now, once you have your lender selected, if it's one that we will be underwriting, you will follow the standard procedures as far as importing your client through the LOS system, from your LOS system. If you're using a third-party LOS, such as Calyx, you'll go ahead and import the file by browsing and importing it. You'll first, from your LOS system, you'll have to export it as a Fannie 3.2 and then import it. Once you have that done, your import screen will show up and your center nav bar will be available. Let me navigate over to a borrower and pull up a test file here. You'll start your correspondent loan the same way you start setting up your files for brokered loans. First thing you want to do is come to your Loans tab. You want to name that loan. At some point, you'll also want to enter the lender's loan number once you've registered that loan, and your agency number once you've ran your VA or FHA case numbers. Those have to be put in here. Down in the loan information section, you'll want to select your loan program, set your file type, and select your lender from the drop-down. Go ahead and hit save. Cabo is going to prompt you if you'd like to update the trace for this loan. You do need to update traces for correspondent loans because prior to submitting your loan correspondent, you have to select a processor in the trace. And then go ahead and set that. Then we can return to our Loans tab and start the process through Cabo LOS tab here. This brings you into Open Mortgage's LOS system, which is the porthole to our correspondent lending. You can come to the Loan Docs tab, and here you can start uploading your file. You will need things like your findings, your credit report, authorization for your credit report, the income and asset documentation dictated in your findings, as well as your other standard things like the credit report. Now, you can upload it piecemeal by selecting the item that you want to upload, browsing and uploading that. If you were to save your underwriting findings to a PDF file, same thing with your credit report down here. Now, our underwriters work paperless files, so what you're going to see is that you'll have to upload everything into its individual place. The good faith estimate into your good faith estimate, and then your disclosures into the specific disclosures. You can use the PDF splitter. This will allow you to browse and upload one large file and then set your beginning and ending pages and target those documents to the item that it needs to go. So if you want to scan one large file, you can get that done and then split it off accordingly with the PDF splitter. Once that's done and you've got everything uploaded, you'll come to your underwriting tab and you'll submit to underwriting. You can ignore the submit to lender button. This is reserved for use later on the files that are required to be sent directly to the lenders, like conventional files for a Flagstar loan that is submitted through LoanTrack.